boss time. We're up against Phunbaba for real, and now he doesn't do nearly as much damage. However, Elvis does a lot of damage to him. So we're gonna stick with Elvis doing damage by just regular fighting. Limey is gonna keep going with the runic blade more or less throughout the entire fight, and we're just gonna let Elvis wail on Phunbaba pretty much until he is dead, because he is weak to poison, and I do have the poison claws equipped. That's pretty much the reason that I gave him the poison claws. And away goes Phunbaba. He ran away. Dick. I've really lost it. My fighting edge. Mama, are you okay? I'm staying here. As you can see, I can't be of any help to you. And besides, the children really need me. But Coco, I need you, baby. Maybe after a little more time passes, I need to understand what's happening to me. I guess it's understandable. I'll have you if something happens to Mama. Of course you will, kid. Yes, the children need you. I don't think it's actually... Oh, yeah, you're in the way. I don't think it's actually possible to talk to the little girl on the right. I don't... This kid here is not getting in the way. There we go. He got out of the way. You don't even say anything important. The hell's your problem? You're hard to reach and then you don't say anything good. Do you guys say anything new? Thanks for scaring Phunbaba away. In his haste, he dropped this here. And we have received a new magicite. This is Fenrir. So now, yes, that means I'm not done, not even close to doing more magic grinding. Let's take a look at Fenrir. There he is, way down here. 70 MP to summon this guy. By far the most that we have. Fenrir is, of course, a wolf in Norse mythology. He can teach you Exo, instant death spell. MP plus 30 at level up. Ridiculous. I don't think I even have a plus 20 anywhere. I think the next one up that I have is a plus 10 here on Phantom. So HP plus 30 is much appreciated. Plus it's a times 5 on Exo, so that is also appreciated. I don't know if anybody that I have right now necessarily needs that. I'm kind of building Limey to be a mage, though. We might work that and keep it that way. But mostly I have her at magic power, so she can be a white mage more than anything else. And I don't think the kids have anything else to say around here. So what I am going to do is rest up at the relic shop again, and I will meet you outside of town. I'm just making sure there's no more cutscenes. No, there are not, so rest up in the relic shop and I'll meet you outside of town. All rested and saved again. Let's head back out. Unfortunately, Coco is just not gonna be coming with us. So let's head out back to the Chocobo stable that was here, because even though I could handle the enemies, where is it? It's gotta be around here somewhere. I know, there it is. I knew it was in this forest somewhere. Because although I could handle the enemies at this point in the game, I'd rather just use a Chocobo. Plus, I think we could all use some cheering up, and what other way to cheer you up in this game is there but by playing the Chocobo song? Oh, it hasn't changed. Hasn't changed at all. That's the stuff. Oh, it's like crack. You know it's bad for you, but how can you resist? How can you resist? Now, we are headed to the other side of the Serpent Trench here. Even though I don't know, I feel bad calling this the Serpent Trench. I don't even know what to call these continents anymore, but we're headed to the other side of this giant snake of a peninsula continent. That's what we're headed for. There is something in there, some kind of tower it looks like, but I don't really have access to that without any sort of flying thing. And I don't have anything that flies. Chocobos cannot fly. So we're just going to pass that for now. And we're going to head all the way up here. Technically, I guess this is the Serpent Trench because it's shaped like a serpent, but it still looks a little weird to me. because this is the end of the Serpent Trench. Do you guys remember what the city was at the end of the Serpent Trench? This is Nikeah, which is still how I'm going to pronounce that. I hope that I'm still pronouncing that incorrectly. Hiding from Kefka. This town is actually doing remarkably well considering how everything else has been doing. This town does not seem to be damaged in any way, shape, or form. Pretty much it was always like this. Doma Castle all alone, and you made it all the way here. Demons would come for me. I don't want to remember that. Doma Castle does not sound like the place to be. Here we have the item shop. Nothing really new here. Still maxed on potions. I think I have actually. I don't think I'm maxed on tonics. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I used tonics once, and now I'm down to like 90. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? But if we go here, we can find new weapons. Should you want the rune edge, feel free, but I already got one and I don't even use it because it's not even as good as what I got. But the enhancer, now this is one hell of a weapon. I'm actually going to purchase 3 of these. It also ups your magic power, which is ridiculous. What I actually plan to do, I might as well do this on screen because it's weird that I would do this. What I'm going to do is move Lemmy up to the front row. And I'm going to give her the... Where are they? There we go. Genji gloves, which I do have 2 of, so she might as well have one. And now she's on dual enhancers. So what has happened is her magic block is now up to 59. Each enhancer raises the magic block up by 20%. Now, if you remember right, that's pretty much evade. That is evade. There's no other way for me to put it. As opposed to the drainer, which actually raises evade. What I had before was the break blade, so now the bow power is up to 302, which is an increase of, looks like 18. And then of course, I have double that. So I mean, it's just ridiculous how much damage she could be able to do. And of course, her magic power is up by 7 with each of the enhancers. Just fantastic weapon to dual wield at this point. Fantastic. How you doing? Figaro Castle, and they're hanging out here. Figaro Castle stopped and came to a halt. Yes, it did. The Serpent Trench did used to be underwater. How you doing, Armor Shop? He does have some good stuff here. I don't... There's a limited amount of stuff that I want to get here. Because diamond stuff is expensive and not that worthwhile. I think I only want to get 1 diamond shield. Even though I have a lot of money, that doesn't mean I want to waste it. The diamond helm is not worthwhhile at all. It's not as good as the other stuff that I have compared to who can equip it. Even though it says that the arrows pointing up mean that it's better, that does not mean that I actually want to get it. All this other stuff I saw, diamond vest, I'll get 1, I think. Yeah, just 1. And that should be enough for now. In terms of anything else, where are all these places? What? You are a little kid. I'm obliged to buy from you? I don't think I like the sound of that. Okay, so we got some new stuff here. Gale Hairpin. Raises preemptive attack rate. Sure, I'll get 1. You know, why not? I don't typically like using that kind of stuff, but it's there if you want it. Beads. This uses evade. I'll get 1. I think I've gone over beads before, so... Oh, I don't know why I don't have one. I specifically remember talking about that and how useless they were. The rest of the stuff I got 1 of. I might as well get 1 of each of the kind of relics. There's no reason not to, really. The ship to South Figaro. That does sound like the next destination that I would like to go. Is there anything else to do around here? Alright, I talked to you. Feel like I'm missing a shop around here, but no, I hit them all. So let's just go to the cafe. If this guy could get out of my way. Fine, into the cafe we go. How you guys doing? booty back from the storage room in Figaro Castle. If I had a nickel every time I wanted the booty back, I would be rich. That only we knows about, of course. Sandworms burrowed into the prison. This does not sound good. Gerard? How do I even say that? We met up with him in this town. Let's go! And out goes one guy. He's like, let's go! And then nobody followed him. The boss of this game, Gerard, he's kinda handsome. They escaped from Figaro's Castle's prison. Of course they escaped from the prison. Gerard, what? It sounds familiar. Okay, now we're gonna follow all these guys. They walk right through us. Let's follow them, see what they're up to. This is the only lead that we have so far. Once again, the docks are doing fine, but the rest of this town is doing fine. So that's not really out of place like it was in Albrook. The Crimson Robbers. Get out of here. No. You guys don't have anything particularly interesting to say. Anybody else around here? I'm expecting somebody else. Can't seem to find him though. I'm looking for Gerard, most importantly. Where's the way down into the ship? Should be like right there. But they don't let me in that way. Let's see if we can find Gerard around here somewhere. Like I thought he was here, to be honest with you. I really did. But it looks like he is not here. Not here at all. Hold on for 1 second, because I really did think he was here. Right. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm kind of like, aren't we going yet? No, not just yet. What we need to do is head back into town and try to find Gerard in here. Now, Gerard is kind of a weird name, and I think this guy is new. Don't you guys think this guy is new? Does he look familiar to anybody else? He looks familiar to me. What's your problem? You're Glenn, aren't you? Yes? No? Maybe? It doesn't seem like he wants to be Glenn. He just walks off. Yes, yes, yes. These are oranges. Glenn? Enough of this nonsense. I have things to do. Really? Because it just looks like you're avoiding us right now. I'll be busy getting ready for our departure to Figaro. Don't play possum with me, Glenn. Or have you somehow lost your memory? Listen, my lady, I've been Gerard all my life. Only Glenn would say my lady. Oh, crap. No. What's all the bloomin' fuss about? The words my lady are used the world over. Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are. Now, some of you might be asking, hey, why didn't Elvis say anything to somebody that looks just like his brother? The answer I wish I had a better answer for. The answer that I have, though, is that it's programmed that he would say something, but there's no trigger for that line, which is kind of weird. It's in there, but just no way to access it, I guess. So let's head down here and find out what these guys are up to. Oh yeah? You know how to get into Figaro Castle, don't you? Do we ever? Yeah, you lead the way since it's buried. Why is you capitalized there? Why? Is there a guy whose name is you? I think I've heard of that. It's weird either way. Definitely lowercase u. And off we go from the town of Nikeah. Now we actually have to take a ferry to South Figaro, which is where we are going, as they told us. Hopefully, though, they will take us to Figaro Castle eventually. That's probably our next destination. I think it's probably the best idea for us right now is just to follow these guys. Probably our best solution at this point. But what awaits us inside South Figaro? You'll have to wait to find that out next time. That's going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by our recruiting squad of Lamia and Elvis. When we come back, we will find out what is in South Figaro. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.